We really are in a new era now with the growth of Facebook, Twitter, uh, and other social media and tools of what we call liberation technology, including Ushahidi, which is a crisis mapping platform that was used in the recent Egyptian elections to help monitor the conduct of elections. There are so many ways in which these tools are enabling advocates of democratic change to go about their work and their passions more effectively. First of all, these social media tools are enabling people, and especially young people, to communicate with one another much more effectively and much more horizontally without having to go through centralized media. So there are many different points of communication and diffusion of information. Anyone now can be a reporter, a blogger, a commentator, or even a photojournalist. And the way in which mobile phones in particular can be used to record what is happening, to publicize events, and to tell the world about them, not only people in their own countries, is a very, very powerful innovation, which can give pause to authoritarian regimes who are used to being able to oppress and murder and torture their citizens in isolation without the outside world knowing about it. That's much more difficult now in the era of Twitter and Facebook. And we're seeing that in Syria now with the constant stream of video documenting what's been happening. Secondly, these social media are very powerful tools of organization and protest. People can come together fairly quickly, again in a very horizontal way, to organize protests, to organize a general strike, as they did in Egypt. It can spread very rapidly, and you don't need the degree of centralized control that prevailed in other democratic or social protest movements in earlier eras. So these are, in a way, much more democratic tools because they're accessible to everybody, and they can enable people in crowds, physically and virtually, to come together very rapidly and very fluidly to protest authoritarian abuses or take advantage of new opportunities or new events to campaign for democratic change.